Have you ever wondered, what does it mean to have a growth mindset? Or do you sometimes meet people who are fixed in the way they think and are unable to problem solve issues? There are two major theories that one must consider when thinking about these two questions. 1. Do you have a growth mindset, and are you a person who knows how to think beyond the way they are now? Or are you someone who struggles to move past their current way of thinking and is fixed in their ways? The concept behind a growth mindset focuses on improving oneself, innovation, or productivity. Ultimately, a person who has a growth mindset is someone who believes their talents can be developed through hard work, good strategies, and input from others. These individuals tend to achieve more than those with a more fixed mindset. This is because they worry less about looking smart and they put more energy into learning. In contrast, people who are primarily fixed mindset individuals believe that a person's skills are innate and rarely seek or develop themselves. The phrase growth mindset has become a buzzword with many major companies and with many people. When a person digs deeper into the concept, we often discover that people's understanding of the idea is limited. There are three common misconceptions when it comes to a growth mindset. In today's video, we will explore these three concepts. The first misconception is, I already have it and I always have. People often confuse a growth mindset with being flexible or open-minded, or with having a positive outlook, qualities they believe they simply always had. This is a false growth mindset. Everyone is actually a mixture of fixed and growth mindset, and that mixture continually evolves with experience. I argue that a pure growth mindset doesn't exist, and that a person must realize that in order to truly have a growth mindset, you must be someone who recognizes a flaw or need and has the will to overcome that need. A growth mindset doesn't rest on being positive, but on a person's tenacity and will to achieve. The next misconception is that a growth mindset is just about praising and rewarding effort. This isn't true for students in schools, and it's not true for employees in organizations or individually. Unproductive effort is never a good thing. It's critical to reward either an employee or yourself, not just by the effort, but the learning and progress, and to emphasize the processes that yield results, such as seeking help from others, trying new strategies, and capitalizing on setbacks to move forward effectively. Ultimately, a growth mindset should rest on an individual's process and the pace at which they achieve a goal. The last misconception is that just saying that you have a growth mindset will ultimately lead to good things happening. A person cannot live a life where they believe that having a personal mission statement will ultimately lead to positive outcomes. Many people believe that having a growth mindset rests on positive affirmations, or just by labeling oneself as being growth-minded will lead to a growth mindset. A person who's operating in a state of being in a growth mindset is a person who, through experience, is prepared for the journey ahead and has the will to achieve a particular outcome. This person is prepared to study, seek help, fail, and pick themselves up when hardships arise. So to summarize, a person must work to overcome these misconceptions. Having a positive outlook is great, but you must be willing to recognize your weaknesses and have the will to persevere. Thanks for watching.